आरती
Radha
Jaya Jaya Paramahamsa Priti Mataji, Divine Grace, HG Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jaya. Om Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Parivajikacharya Stotra Shata Shishimati Divine Grace. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Swami Maharaj Ki Ananta Kuti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namacharya Shila Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Sikha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasiri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Mathura Dham Ki Navadvip Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Mayapur Dham Ki Gangamaya Yamuna Ki Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Sankirtan Yajna Ki, Samaveta Bhakti Vrinda Ki, Gaura Premanande. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Namaste Narasimha.
Namaste Narasimha.
Namaste Narasimha.
Namaste Narasimha.
Prahlad Lad Jai mein. नाशक नरसिम्हादेव की जय, श्री गौर निताय की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय।
Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody. My name is Krishna Dual Das. I'd like to welcome you all to our Sunday Feast program. Is there anybody here coming for the first time? He's been here before once or twice? Yes? Oh yes, it's true. We pointed to somebody here for the first time. We'd like to welcome His Grace Ajita Prabhu. Haribo! Newly initiated as of yesterday's. So Bhakti Marg Swami was here, and for those of you who were not here, there was a yajna happening, so a fire sacrifice in the temple, and we had some of our devotees actually local devotees conducting the fire sacrifice for the first time. So, like Maharaj says, there was a lot of firsts, and it was a really nice, auspicious, inspirational ceremony. And so, wonderful. And now we have Ajita Prabhu, who's here joining us and continuing his path of bhakti together with us, right? We're all on the journey. So today, I guess we just finished with having our Kirtan, Aarti, and the next part in the program is some discussion on Bhagavad Gita. And today, we will have Her Grace Mother Vrinda Priti giving a presentation. Hare Krishna. And so she has something interesting for us to hear about. She has a verse we're going to project it, Ajita Prabhu. It's going to take some time for me to get used to the new name that you have right now. So maybe some slip-ups here and there, but give me a week or so. It should be good to go. We'll try to project the verse on the screen in the back. And after that, we're going to have some more kirtan, and then we'll finish the evening with prasadam, which is food that has been offered to the Lord. And it's a vegetarian feast. And the program should conclude by about 5 p.m. So I hope you can join us for the duration. Hare Krishna. I think it was 12:20. 12:20. Two cushions or one cushion?
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamuna Thank you so much, Prabhu, for giving this opportunity. Thank you all of you for being here with me. So I was asked to talk from Bhagavad Gita, and I was going through some important shlokas from Bhagavad Gita, which I got so much inspired to move forward in my spiritual journey. So any shloka we can take in Bhagavad Gita has so much essence in it. Whatever shloka we are taking, we can discuss for hours and hours and hours. Because all the shlokas in Gita, they have so much meaning and so much essence. So I admire one shloka, that shloka I have taken today. So we can recite the shloka first and then translation and purport. After that we can discuss something about it. Bhagavad Gita 12.20. The chapter name is Devotional Service. Etu dharmamritam idam Yadoktam paryupasate Shraddhadhana matparama Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha Etu dharmamritamidam Yatoktam paryupasate Shraddhadhana matparama Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha One more time we can recite. Etu dharmamritam idam Yadoktam paryupasate Shraddhadhana matparama Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha Anyone wants to recite?
Yetu dharmamritamidam Yatoktam paryupasate
Shraddhadhana matparama
Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha
Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha
Yetu dharmamritamidam Yatoktam paryupasate Shraddhadhana matparama Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha
Yetu dharmamritamidam
Thank you so much. Ye, those who do but dharma of religion, amritam nectar, idam this, yata as, uktam said, paryupasate completely engaged, shraddhadhana with faith, madparama taking me, the Supreme Lord as everything, bhakta devotees, they ativa very me to me, priyaha dear.
तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मायं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साक्षादपि सकलनरविरादान्वितं तं सदैवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सकलनललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So I'll read the translation and purport by His Divine Grace is the Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very dear to me. Somebody can read the purport? Can read?
In this chapter, from verse 2 to the end, from Maya Avesha Mano Ye Mam, fixing the mind on me, to Yetu Dharmamritam Idam, this religion of eternal engagement. The Supreme Lord has explained the process of transcendental service for approaching Him. Such processes are very dear to the Lord. He accepts a person engaged in them. The question of who is better, one who is engaged in the path of impersonal Brahman, or one who is engaged in the personal service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was raised by Arjuna. And the Lord replied to him so explicitly that there is no doubt that devotional service to the Personality of Godhead is the best of all process of spiritual realization. In other words, in this chapter, it is decided that through good association, one develops attachment for pure devotional service and thereby accepts a bona fide spiritual master and from him begins to hear and chant and observe the regulative principles of devotional service with faith, attachment and devotion, and thus becomes engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord. This path is recommended in this chapter. Therefore, there is no doubt that devotional service is the only absolute path for self-realization, for the attainment of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The impersonal conception of the Supreme Absolute Truth, as described in this chapter, is recommended only up to the time one surrenders himself for self-realization. In other words, as long as one does not have the chance to associate with a pure devotee, the impersonal conception may be beneficial. In the impersonal conception of the Absolute Truth, one works without fruitive result, meditates and cultivates knowledge to understand spirit and matter. This is necessary as long as one is not in the association of a pure devotee. Fortunately, if one develops directly a desire to engage in Krishna consciousness in pure devotional service, he does not need to undergo step-by-step improvements in spiritual realization. Devotional service, as described in the middle 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, is more congenial. One need not bother about materials to keep body and soul together, because by the grace of the Lord, everything is carried out automatically.
Took this particular verse because this 12th chapter is very, very dear to my heart actually. Here Bhagavan, Krishna, Sri Krishna is mentioning about his love towards the living entity, who he is. Somebody is very, very dear to his heart, who is very, very dear to his heart. So about that person Krishna is telling. So I particularly chose this shloka, and actually I got so much realization, and also I got so much inspired by all the devotees who have come here. I am learning something from them. Something from them I am learning. So now I just want to know whether everybody has Bhagavad Gita at home. Everyone here is having Bhagavad Gita at home? Okay. Then actually what do you mean by Bhagavad Gita? What actually Bhagavad Gita is about?
Song of God.
Please.
The heart of the Ramayana.
Okay.
No, it's a
It's not
manual of human life.
Philosophy.
Exact definition of Bhagavad Gita. Yes. Song of God. It was spoken by Krishna. We all know Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. And what it is telling about? About whom it's speaking about? Conversation between
He and Arjuna.
Krishna and his dearmost friend Arjun. So actually in the shlokas mentioned in Bhagavad Gita,
Just into the microphone. It's not working. Oh, sorry. Battery replacement.
I can continue, Prabhu. In whichever shloka Krishna is speaking, what is mentioned? Like if Arjuna speaks in Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned as Arjuna Vacha. Arjuna Vacha means Arjuna tells, Arjuna says. But in the places where Bhagavan is telling something, Krishna is telling something, what is mentioned there? Bhagavan Vacha. Is there any place where Krishna Vacha you have noted? Everywhere it is noted as Bhagavan Vacha. So what is the meaning of this Bhagavan? Do you know what is the meaning of Bhagavan? We are talking every week about Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. But in Bhagavad Gita, in all the places wherever Krishna speaks, it is mentioned like Bhagavan Vacha. So what is the meaning of Bhagavan? We have to know first. Yeah. So the word, if we come to know about the word Bhalavan, means Bhalam means strength. Actually the meaning of Bhala means strength. Van means one who possesses. That is the meaning. Like that Viryavan means, Virya means courage. And Van means one who possesses again. So Viryavan means one who possesses courage. So like that Bhagavan, it is mentioned like Bhagavan Vacha. Actually Vyasadev, everybody knows about Vyasadev, right? Who is Vyasadev? Yes. So Vyasadev's father, he is Parashara Muni. He is giving a particular definition for Bhagavan. Who is Bhagavan? Bhaga means opulences. The whole opulences in the cosmos that can be categorized within 6 items. So what are the 6 items we can see now? You have to take home these messages so that you can spread the message of Lord to others. That is the intention of this class actually. So 6 opulences, we can categorize all the opulences of cosmos in 6 categories. Like we can by heart it by, I can tell in action so that you can easily keep it in your mind. First thing is beauty. How can you show beauty? Like this you can show, face. Beauty, all knowledge. Second one, somebody should repeat. Somebody should tell after I finish. So all beauty, all knowledge.
All knowledge.
No, after I finish, somebody can tell all the 6 opulences. So all beauty, all knowledge, and in hand you can keep. All strength, fame, all fame. This will tell, no, fame means we'll tell like this. All fame, all wealth, all strength, and all renunciation. Can anybody tell? New. You know. Anybody can repeat? I'll repeat it again.
2 more times repeat.
Yeah. All beauty. Krishna has all these 6 opulences in full, complete. All beauty, all knowledge. Got it? All beauty, all knowledge. And all fame. Got it? And all wealth. And all strength. And all renunciation. Who can, yeah.
So first the beauty, all beauty. Second one is
You're not new.
all knowledge. Third one is like all fame. Fourth one is
Strength.
all strength. Fifth one is
Money.
wealth.
Okay.
Sixth one is
Renunciation. Somebody else can try? Yes.
All knowledge, all wealth, all strength, all fame, all freedom.
6th one is? Yes. You should know, if today you are going out and somebody is asking about this organization and where you are going, what you are doing, why you are chanting, all these things, you should know how to answer them. Who is Krishna? You should know how to answer them. That is why these things are basic things to be noted. So, Prashar Muni is giving explanation about the word definition for the word Bhagavan, as Bhagavan means one who possesses all these 6 opulences in full. He is called Bhagavan. Then all the Vedic scriptures and all the Vedas, they are giving the evidence that Krishna is the Supreme Person because he possesses all these 6 qualities in full. There are so many evidences in Vedic scriptures, like in Srimad Bhagavatam it says Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the original person. And in Brahma Samhita, if you take, Brahma is the topmost living entity, pious living entity in the universe. We all know that. Brahmadev, you have heard about Brahma, no? Brahma, he is creating the whole universe. So he also mentions about Krishna like Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. It means Krishna is the original person and he is the cause of all the causes. He is mentioning like that. Brahmadev is mentioning it. And Shiva also telling some glories about Krishna to Parvati Devi. It was there in Srimad Bhagavatam. And you all know Shankaracharya? You all know, no? He says in a poem like Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Geetam. There is only one literature called, we can learn about Krishna. Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva. There is only one Lord, like Krishna is the supreme person. There are so many demigods maybe, but Krishna is the supreme one. Supreme means there is no one beyond that person. That is the meaning of supreme. So we all know that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Krishna we have accepted because we are hearing Bhagavad Gita, and all the literatures, Vedic literatures, they are also telling about Krishna. And okay, we are accepting Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Then what should we do now? Why to read Bhagavad Gita? So actually Bhagavad Gita talks about 5 things. One is Ishvara, about the God, it is telling. And the second thing is Jiva, soul, about soul. Education about the soul. And Prakriti, what is known as Prakriti? Nature, about the nature. It says about the nature. And Kala, time. And Karma. You all know the meaning of karma, right? So our activities and reactions and actions and reactions. So these 5 topics are given in Bhagavad Gita basically. But in order to make you easy to remember certain things that should come to your mind easily, so I have put 4 important facts regarding Bhagavad Gita in a very short form with the same letter Gita, G-I-T-A. We can keep as G refers to God. So we can tell we are not all in all, there is God in control. 2 lines. Can you remember this? We are not all in all, there is one God in control. So why to talk about God? Why to remember God? Why to know about Him? What is the need? So if someone has a tumor in his body, let us keep some disease or something is disturbing his body. So he cannot, three things he cannot do. What are the three things? He cannot locate the tumor, where the tumor is. He cannot locate it. He cannot leave it. Okay, let it be, because it is keep on giving him trouble. So he cannot leave it also. Other thing, he cannot cure it because he is not an expert physician. So he cannot cure the disease. So three things, he will be confused what to know. Then what should he do now? He has a tumor in the body, but he is not able to locate it. He is not able to leave it because it is giving him so much trouble. So he is not able to cure the tumor because he is not a physician. So what should he do? What he is supposed to do? He has to approach a physician so that to get rid of the disease. If really we are thinking that we are struggling in this material world, and anybody can tell, I am not struggling here. From my day one, when I was born, till now, I am not struggling. I am happily living, whatever I have. Can anybody can tell here? Everybody have their own baggages, right? So everybody is going through some miseries or some struggle. Maybe happiness may be there, here and there, but that will not be permanent. Again and again, you have to go through certain miseries. So there are basically three miseries in this world. Every living entity has to undergo these three miseries. Definitely. It is mentioned in scriptures. The three miseries are miseries caused by one's own mind and body. Your own mind and body will give you some misery. Is it true or not? Yes. Your own body will give you some trouble which you cannot rectify. For example, diseases. We are not able to rectify our own diseases. And second thing, your own mind. So everybody of us have some mental illness. True or false? No. Definitely we have some mental issues. So someday we are very happy, someday we are so sad, we are not able to make out the day. So many things are happening. So one's own body and mind giving us miseries. And second thing is, miseries caused by other living entities. Other living entities in the sense, maybe it may be your friend or colleague or own parents or own son or daughter or some other creature, like even mosquitoes may trouble you, some snake bite. Really. So somebody has whole day, whole night they will lose sleep because of one small mosquito. We have experience. So second misery caused by other living entities. Third one is misery is caused by natural disasters. Natural disasters also we cannot predict. Even though scientists are giving us so much warning and all, definitely so many living beings are getting killed by natural disasters, right? So these three miseries, all the living entities, including the human as well as the other living beings, beasts, birds, everybody should undergo, have to undergo all these three miseries. So if someone is telling, I am not bothered about all these miseries, I am okay with all these things, still I want to live happily here, means you have choices. For that also, I'll talk afterwards about that. So if you really want to get rid of the disease, we should approach a doctor. Similarly, if we really want to get rid of the practical problems, miseries, material contamination and material entanglement, also we are prone to subject to four things only, again and again and again. Birth, old age, disease, death. These four things are very common to all the living beings. Everybody has to undergo all these stages. Again, during death, we are transferring into another body, again another birth, another womb, another mother, father, another set of people, and then another disease, another old age, another death. Again and again, so many births we are taking like this only. So in order to get rid of this circle, we have to approach a supreme person. We are not the controls, we are not able to control this process, right? We are not able to control anything around us, also in this world. So we have to approach a supreme person. If we really want to get rid of the material entanglements, we have to approach a supreme person, no other way. For that purpose, we have to know God is in control. We are not all in all, God is in control. That one thing G says. And second one is, what is the second letter? I for identity. Always we are we are identifying ourselves with the body. If somebody asks you, sir, how are you? I am fine. What is the meaning of that fine? Are you really fine? We are telling for the name's sake we are fine. If you are sitting in a car, for example, car is the body and driver is the soul. Driver, you are asking, are you fine? Oh, my car is fine. That is what this means. If I am asking you, are you fine? You are telling I am fine means you are telling that your car is fine. Your car has no repairs. It's going on okay. But actually we are not considering whether I am doing okay with my mind. Am I giving some importance to my soul? Means, for example, a small story, not story, some instant. One lady is purchasing a parrot. She likes parrot very much. She is going and purchasing a parrot, and very beautiful parrot, green parrot. She is very fond of that parrot. She brings home that parrot. Then she is feeding the parrot very nicely. Then after some time she wants to show off to her relatives and friends about the parrot. Then what she did, I have to nicely buy a cage for this parrot. Nicely bought a cage and put the parrot inside the cage. Very nicely decorated the cage very nicely for a long hours she was decorating. For long days she was decorating the cage very nicely, doing some golden coating to the cage, everything. But after some time, she invited all the friends and relatives and to show the parrot. While they are coming, they couldn't see the parrot. Parrot was sick and he died. She was confused because how much importance she is giving to the cage, that much importance she has not given to the parrot. That is the meaning. So likewise, similarly, we are giving so much importance to our body and we are always identifying ourselves with our own body, wherever we are. So in that case, identification means identifying ourselves in relation to the Lord. Who am I? Why am I wandering in this world? How long I am here? Where I am going to be in future? These many things should come in the human form of life, at least. In animal life, it is not possible. The development of brain is not that much. But we have development of brain, right? So we have to think where from I came, where I am going to, what is my destination. So what is my identity, real identity? Somebody is dead, they are there only, but still we are telling he is gone. Where he has, who is that he? He is gone means the soul has gone. The soul has actually gone. So we are always not identifying ourselves, our eternal position. We are not connecting ourselves with the Lord. There is some connection with the Supreme Lord. For all the Jiva souls, we have some connectivity with the Lord. That is the truth. So we have to identify ourselves with the Lord. I am His, three things are there. One is, I am the part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. First thing, I am a part and parcel only. I am not all in all. First thing we saw in G we saw. I am not all in all. God is in control. So I am a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. First thing. And second one, I am a eternal servitor. I am the servant. I am the subordinate. Because we are not full in all the opulences. So obviously we are subordinates only. We are not the masters. So second thing we have to understand that we are the eternal servitor. Eternal, that is eternity we have to understand. So I am the eternal servant of the Lord and I am the subordinate of the Lord. Second thing, and I have a eternal relationship with the Lord. Me and the Lord, we have an eternal relationship, and my destination should be like I have to meet Him. I have to go back to my original home. I have to meet my original mother. So in so many births we have so many mother, father, relatives, friends, circle, everything. So many sets of people we have. So at least we have a good fortune to get a human form of life. So in this human form of life, our realization should be, we have to think all over about all these things. So identification is identifying about our original spiritual identity. There is a spiritual identity for all the Jiva souls. There is a spiritual identity. That regarding that spiritual identity, we have to think. That is I. That is to understand that identity, we have to read Bhagavad Gita. First thing is God. Who is God? What He has done, how He created this material world, all the cosmos and all. If we come to know about the creation of the Lord, or his maintenance, how he is maintaining the whole universe, and about the destruction, everything if we read in Srimad Bhagavatam, it will be very much interested and it humbled our consciousness. We will be so much humble. Then we will think, I am so insignificant. What I am doing here? I am so insignificant. I couldn't realize it. That is what we have to, what is the need of studying all these Vedic scriptures? What is the need of reading about creation and so many things, big cosmos and universe and all? There is no need actually for bhakti. But still, if we want to really become humble, we should read about the supremacy of the Lord. We have to read the supreme position of the Lord. Then we can understand how insignificant we are, and then we can understand our subordinate position. Otherwise, we cannot understand. If somebody is going and coming, we are just watching them, we cannot know about them. If you really want to know about the person and what she is actually doing, she is coming and going and she is very active, what she is doing actually, then if you come about her or skills, then you have really a great respect towards a particular person. You agree? If you come to know about certain skills and then we can respect them. Oh, this much she knows. Okay, I should learn something from her. So in order to know the skills and supremacy of the Supreme Person, we have to read Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, simply hearing and simply we are going means there will be no realization. Again and again and again, we will be in the miserable life only. So second thing is identification, identity. Third one is transmigration. And also, this transmigration is connected with identity because there is a shloka in Bhagavad Gita regarding this transmigration. So many shlokas are there. One shloka I will quote. Dehino asmin yata dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara. 3 stages they are mentioning. And we are born as a child. We are very small. And then we are attaining the youthful stage. And then old age. Jara means white. Old age. So all these stages we are not looking alike. In childhood we are playing here and there, our priorities are different in our childhood, and in youth age we are not preferring any childhood activities and all, we are busy with something else in our youth, and when we are getting old our priority is totally different. Our focus is going to our health issues, and so many things are there. Fear comes and insecurity feelings comes, so many things. In every stages we are getting different kind of experiences. So transmigration means this sloka is mentioning about a soul is undergoing childhood stage, youthful stage and old age, and after death it is transmigrating to a new body. When this body is getting old and it is becoming useless, then the soul needs another media to enjoy. It depends upon one's own karma, whatever it may be, desires, everything. Desire is the root cause of all evil. We study, in our childhood days, desire is the root cause of all evil. Without knowing the meaning, complete meaning, we have studied so many times. So, but still, this body, particular soul is transmigrating to another body. These things are all scientific, pure scientific only. These are all explained very nicely in Bhagavad Gita about what is mean by transmigration. This actual human body is undergoing 6 transformations. First is birth. Second one is, somebody knows? Growth. Second one is growth. Third one is stay for some time. See, if you are growing, you will not grow tomorrow to another, you will not transform. We will stay for some time like that only. And fourth one is?
Byproducts. Yeah, byproducts.
Byproducts, producing some byproducts. Fifth one is dwindling, deteriorating, and having some disease or something like that. When becoming old itself is dwindling only. And sixth one is death. These 6 transformations the body, human body is undergoing. All the humans are undergoing these 6 transformations. So transmigration means the soul needs another media to enjoy or to continue his journey. So the soul comes to this material world. When it is back to the original home, the line is going like this, long journey. The soul comes, until the soul goes, there is a long journey, millions of births are there. This one lifetime is a single point. In the long line, it is a single point. So we don't fear about who we are. So many things we are thinking, no? So much confusion. His Holiness Bhakti Marga Swami Maharaj was telling yesterday about confusions in the world. How much people are confused. What to do, what not to do. We don't have knowledge what to do and what not to do. Everything, whatever comes to our mind, we are proceeding our life with that knowledge. But if you read Bhagavad Gita, and Krishna is giving this knowledge, educating Arjuna. We are like Arjuna, we have to listen what is going on. What Krishna actually, trusting in Lord means trusting His words. Not like I have trust in Lord, I trust Krishna, yes, or that's okay. Are you trusting His words? You have to trust His words, then you are actually following. So that is what transmigration means. And the next one is aim of life. Okay, I came to know that some supreme power is there beyond our limited capacity. There is one supreme person, I accept. And I am an individual spirit soul, I accept that also. I am not this body, I am a soul. That is the main essence of second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna speaks about the soul and its nature. You are not going to die when your body dies. When the body is dying, you are not going to die. You have an eternal life. What is that shloka? Natvevaham jatunasam. Somebody knows, you can recite? Sound? Natvevaham jatunasam natvam neme janadipa. Means in this shloka, Krishna is mentioning there is no time when you are not existing, and there is no time these kings and me and you. It actually means we are all eternally existing always. There is no death for the soul. You were there previously. How old are you now? Maybe you are 25 years old, 30 years old means only these 30 years you are existing? No, you were existing. Eternally you were existing, and now you are existing here, and in future you are going to exist forever. There is no death for the soul. This kind of knowledge is given in second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, essence. It is one of the long chapters, and it gives so much information, the essence of Bhagavad Gita, second chapter. So we are getting so much knowledge about Bhagavad Gita and Lord and soul and Prakriti, about our journey, everything. What this body is meant about and what we are going to be in future, everything it is giving, the information. So it is very valid. It makes some sense, no? We should know something about that. So A means aim of life. Okay, first thing is G, God. For God, I told you that we are not all in all. There is a God in control. Second one is identity. This body is not all in all. Soul exists. Third one is transmigration. This one lifetime is not all in all. Multiple lifetimes are there. Krishna is so merciful. We have to know about the Lord. Then only we can develop our interest, enthusiasm to read Bhagavad Gita. Because you don't think that this one lifetime, days are passing away. I have not accomplished anything. I have not attained anything. What I have done in my life, don't lament. You have choices to take so many births. Krishna is ready to give you so many births. If you want to fly, he can give you a bird body. If you want to, like that. It says like that in Bhagavad Gita. This is not I am telling about from my own concoction. It is all given in the Vedic scriptures. You have all choices to get so many births. Choice is yours. Krishna will not interfere in your minute free will. He is going to provide you so many births. So this transmigration means this lifetime is not all in all. Multiple lifetimes you have so many choices. Innumerable times you have choices to take so many births. So Krishna is so merciful for that. Next one is A. Okay, we know about God, soul and transmigration. Okay, everything is done now. What I should do now? What I am supposed to do? Please guide. Means you should have some aim. What should I do now? An intelligent person will think. If you want to reach a destination, somebody, if you are asking, how should I reach that place? Then one person is telling one road, another person is telling about another path. You are going by a path. In that path, particular path, you have so many stones and thorns. You are suffering very badly. Then you came back. After a while, you came back. And then you chose the another path. If that is giving you some sense, in which path will you proceed? Do you understand my question? First path is full of thorns and stones. You are not able to walk. Second path is smooth. Okay. Then which path will you choose? Second one, obviously. So many births we have taken, and so many lives we have lived, and so many miseries we have crossed. It says like in each janma we are shedding tears like an ocean. It says. Ocean, can you measure the water in the ocean? That much tears we are shedding in each janma, but still we want to live. There is life, eternal life. There is eternal life. This education, this knowledge is given in Bhagavad Gita. So what should I do now? So I have to choose, I have to intelligently choose the right path to reach the destination. We should not get tired. This path is so much struggle, full of thorns and stones. I will not walk. I don't need to reach the destination. Not like that. We have to try some other path. So this path is smooth. I can. So Krishna, why Bhagavad Gita has to be read? So if you don't have Bhagavad Gita, please take one from here. I am recommending, please. Because this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is giving so many shlokas, more than 50 shlokas. He is giving so many guarantee and so many promises to the living entities. Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam braja. You please abandon all kinds of activities, religious activities. Come, just surrender unto me. I will protect you from all sinful activities. Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya, he has mentioned one devotee was asking how long it will take to surrender to the Lord. He is mentioning like one moment. That is enough. We need not lament like I have done so much, I am suffering so much. How can I surrender? Lord will accept. Yes. If a mother has 10 children, 10 children are okay. 11th child is handicapped. Means mother's attention will be more to the handicapped children. Is it right or not? The other child can manage. But if somebody is handicapped, the mother will give more attention. So having anarthas, having so much sinful activities in our life is actually a qualification to surrender. If you actually disturbing so much with your mind and you are handicapped, actually we are handicapped, I am also in that. So it is a qualification to surrender. So Krishna, I don't know anything. Now I have heard about you. So this is a time for me to surrender. So I will definitely surrender to you. Please help me in my journey. What should I do? If you really want to get rid of the material entanglement and material disturbances in your mind, and this is not this is my material life and this is my spiritual life. No, both are same only. The only thing is you have to tune your consciousness. Wherever you are, whether you are at work, whether you are at your place, home, whether you are at the temple, whether you are traveling, anywhere, wherever you are, you have to tune your consciousness to always depend upon the Lord. Lord and me. We are only traveling throughout our journey. Nobody else is permanent. Is that not true? So is there anybody permanent for you? Your mother is permanent, your father is permanent, your child are permanent? No. Everybody will have their own life. They will leave at some point of time. Definitely. But Paramatma, if you read about the creation of the universe and how Krishna is expanding, how long I can take, Prabhu? So my problem is I cannot start the class, and the same problem is I cannot end the class also. So I'll finish it off within 2-3 minutes. So if you read about the creation of the material universe, how Krishna is expanding to Vishnu, and how Vishnu is entering into each universe, and Vishnu, from the pores of Vishnu, millions of universes are coming, and in each universe Bhagavan, Vishnu, Narayana is entering as Garbhodakasaya Vishnu. There are 3 Vishnus actually. It is a long topic. Still, if we read about all these things, we can understand the supremacy. how Lord is so merciful, how He is always with the soul. He is entering into each Jivatma as Paramatma. He is not leaving the Jivatma. See, this is your material world, go and enjoy or suffer. No, not like that. He is traveling with you throughout your journey. That is the hope. That is the hope. So always whatever you think in your mind, Paramatma is there sitting near your soul and watching your thoughts. And He is going to give you direction. But the only thing is you are able to hear His instructions. How you can hear His instruction? Through His books. Through His books, what Krishna has told, what I am supposed to do in this situation of my life. In all phases of life, in all your janmas, He is going to travel with you. He is giving guarantee. So what more you need? You have a permanent... See, anybody know, a child is born, her mother is dead. Father is also dead. But still the child is maintained by somebody else. It's happening in the world now. We know, na? So this is happening. Krishna is maintaining all the jivas. Even in the dense forest, some creature is living. Krishna is providing him also something, no? So everybody is living. Krishna is giving that guarantee. He is traveling throughout our life, our journey. From our day one till our destination, He is with us. So the aim should be, we should educate ourselves by reading Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita is one of the prominent Vedic scripture, which we can easily understand the Lord and Jivas and Prakriti, how it all works and what I am supposed to do. Because Arjuna, being an Arjuna, and Arjuna was lamenting. Nowadays everybody is under stress and depression, right? Everybody, rather than the physical health issues, mental illness is so much nowadays. So Arjuna was very much distressed, and then he was lamenting, and Krishna is chastising Arjuna. Why you are behaving like this? Uneducated fellow like this. So he is surrendering to the Lord. Oh Lord, please be my Guru, be my spiritual. He is choosing, Arjuna is choosing Lord as a spiritual master, and he is accepting himself as a disciple of the Lord. Then he is surrendering. Karpanya dosho bhagata svabhava. Then he is asking for the instructions. You please give me instruction. I am in depression. Please give me, I will follow. Then Lord is explaining everything, and then what he is doing, he understood everything. Because he is not envious towards the Lord, because he has a surrender mentality, in a mood of the servant mentality, so Lord accepts Arjuna and started telling Bhagavad Gita to him. After hearing Bhagavad Gita from Krishna, Arjuna started glorifying the Lord. Parabrahma, Paramdama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. You are purest of the purest. Oh Krishna, I was not knowing. I am playing with you like my friend, but you are the purest of the purest. You are the supreme Brahman. I was not knowing about this. So after knowing the fact about Krishna, he surrendered completely, and at last he accepted what Krishna wants him to do. Karishe vachanam tava. Last chapter he is telling, whatever you instruct me, I'll do that. Please be in order. So this is what our journey should be. After recognizing our disease, our inabilities, our shortcomings, we have to accept, okay, my Lord, I have done so much, enough is enough. Now I surrender unto you what I am supposed to do. Then the Paramatma who is placing in your heart, you who is living in your heart near your soul, he will give you the guidance what you should do. That Krishna is giving guarantee. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannibhishto. Krishna is telling, I am the remembrance, I am the knowledge, I am the forgetfulness. If you forget Krishna, that is also given by him only, because you don't want to think about him. Because he is so merciful, he is not giving. So we can easily introspect ourselves. When we are thinking about Krishna, okay, Krishna is with you. Definitely he is asking you to think about him. So if you really don't think about Krishna, you don't want to. That is the meaning actually. So these kind of knowledge, these kind of education, everything is given in Bhagavad Gita. One Bhagavad Gita is enough to educate a soul. And Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Lord, and Srimad Bhagavatam is spoken by his devotees about the Lord. So these two Vedic scriptures are more than enough to understand. We have no time to read all these things in one lifetime actually. But in order to make one step forward, we have to at least buy Bhagavad Gita and make use of it. And wherever you go, you have to know what should be told to others, and you should be able to educate other people by simply telling, just depend upon Krishna. That one word is enough. Bring them to the temple. Ask them to buy books. That is how we can preach. That is how we can spread the message of God. That is the most important responsibility and important job for a living entity. Actually, this is a constitutional duty to serve the humanity. If you really want to serve a person, if you are providing some food, that is also good in one way, but still it is like giving so much to them externally. It's like protecting the dress of a drowning man. If a man is really drowning, you have to protect the person actually. That is what Bhagavad Gita says. These are the knowledge Bhagavad Gita is giving. G for God. Can you repeat? G for God. We are not all in all. There is a God in control. Second one is I, identity. What identity means? This body is not all in all. There is a soul exists. Third one is transmigration. This lifetime is not all in all. Multiple lifetimes are there. If you want to really live forever means you, in spite of all these miseries, I want to live more means you have choices. Transmigration process will happen. So after that, aim of life. This world is not all in all. This is not the only place to live. Spiritual world exists. That is the hope given in Bhagavad Gita. That for that shloka, what is that shloka? Na tad bhashayate suryo. Yes. What is the third line? Na? Yadgatva nivartante taddama paramam mama. That eternal abode, if you reach, you need not come to this material world. This material world is dukhalayam ashashvatam. Means I want to live. Yes, you can live there. Spiritual world. There is no janma mrityu jara vyadi. You don't have to born. You don't want to die. You don't want to get disease. You don't want to get any old age. You can live eternally, happily. That is the eternal position. Our constitutional position is there only. That is the hope for aim of life. This world is not all in all. Spiritual world exists. These things I want to tell you really and inspire you to get Bhagavad Gita, and please start reading. If you actually want to get connected, you should have an association really. This reading of Bhagavad Gita, study of Bhagavad Gita will not go alone. It will not work. So you should connect with the people and you should come together. You should get friends here and you should connect with them and read together in Zoom just for 15 minutes a day. That will do. If you read one shloka per day, that means a lot to us. So thank you so much for your patience to hear from me. If there is some comment or some questions, you can ask, but I don't know the answer for all the questions. If I know, I'll tell. Otherwise, I'll pass the question to His Grace Krishna Dulal Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much. I just have a comment that I wanted to make is I know that the talk was supposed to be on text or chapter 12, text
12:20.
But you pretty much covered every chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. This is just a testament of how what this book means to you, and what this process means to you. I could just see it's just coming out, just wanting to share, because it's a bath for the intellect. Actually, if you read the Bhagavad Gita, it's like it's a science. It's really broken up so nicely, but it's a lot more than that. And I think this is part of the Mataji just touched on this point at the end here. This is actually, there's a magical part in the Bhagavad Gita that's there, and that's being explained. And this is this process of devotional service, which for it to really do its magic, you're required to do it in the association of devotees. Even in that verse, it was saying that one needs to take the direction of a spiritual master, right, to serve spiritual master. And when you do that, I mean, it could be as technical, as complicated, as we want it to be, but it's also just very, very quite simple. Just rendering some service, some devotional service. Devotional means with love, with affection. And there's this verse also in Bhagavad Gita. You forgot one verse that you didn't mention. I was thinking about, there's just this patram pushpam phalam toyam, right? It's Krishna. We could do so many things. We can have so many endeavors. We can try to do so many things. But if it's devoid of this love, this intent, this attitude, this kind of a spirit, then it's empty. It's a little bit empty. And so this is something that's really quite beautiful. Srila Prabhupada, which is our teacher, our spiritual master for the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and he brought this movement, made it real for us, and created an environment where we can actually, we're all disabled to a certain extent, where we could come together and try to better ourselves, have some loving relationships, really appreciate, the tangible, the nectar that's also there, that's being revealed to us through the practice when we're practicing together. And so I also, I second that you have an opportunity to come and study with the devotees. There's so many programs that we have that are happening throughout the week, either online. We have in-person programs that are in the morning, starting at 4:30, going till about 7:30. There's so many things. Kirtan sessions where we do that. There's outreach events just this last weekend. I think we had 3 programs yesterday that happened. Early morning we had a program, then some devotees went together to have a kirtan at a retirement home for one of the devotees there, and then some went for this MSF, Monthly Sankirtan Festival, to go out and distribute books and go chanting. And then we had an initiation ceremony that was taking place too. So it was like, when I got home, I had no problem sleeping. It was really, really nice. And I'm sure many devotees feel that way. So this is great. This is the life of the devotees. And we invite you to come and join the family, come and participate. And I think now what we'll do is we'll continue with maybe having some kirtan before we finish for the evening. And then we can discuss further, right? We'll have some prasadam so we can discuss if you have questions. Can devotees come up to you and would you be willing to answer some questions afterwards? Yes? Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Shri Gaura Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.
Thank you, Prabhu, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you.
No sound. But no. You can put it in program. They're going to dance.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Prabhupada Paramahamsa Parivajikacharya Stotra Statra Shri Shimaji's Divine Grace HG Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jaya Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajikacharya Stotra Statra Shri Shimaji's Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Goswami Maharaj Ki Ananta Kuti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Then Sigaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Mathura Dham Ki Navadvip Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Mayapur Dham Ki Ganga Maya Yamuna Maya Ki Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Sankirtan Yagya Ki Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Sri That's that. I think. Hare Krishna. So, some announcements. I'm going to pass it over to Surendra Gopal Prabhu.
When we go out today, we don't have it on your record, but today somebody came in the afternoon and we're cooking and they gave a $500 donation for us at the Yatra. It's at the terminal.
So did it go to the Yatra?
I did it through Vraja.
So, yeah. She's somebody she will give it back to you. Yes. So, Hare Krishna, my name is Surendra Gopal, and again I'm here is to make everybody aware every weekend, just a couple of minutes, is that our Rath Yatra is on July 27, 2024, and this is our fundraising ceremony. And I was just thinking that Lord Jagannath has a wife, Lakshmi Devi, who is in charge of all the wealth, but he himself is looking and running short of cash. So this is a mystery of bhakti. If you have picked it up properly, then you are right on. But if you have started to analyze this, then you may decide. So another thing is that this festival is this festival is organized completely at the grassroots level. There is no talking here. Absolute service, basically, right at the grassroots level, and especially on this side. I mean, there's only one way you can connect with Lord Jagannath is by giving himself, and there is no other way. And Mahatma says two things: one is seva, or for Grahastha he says whatever is closest to your heart, which is his pocket. So pocket is always on the left side, and that's the reason. So, I mean, he says, everybody can give at least $1, because there's no other way we can connect ourselves with him. So, and that $1 everybody can afford. We are doing well so far. It is well above 30%. Basically, we do not know the exact figure. Not all the Lakshmis we have received, but we know that we will receive it. So, you can commit yourself for this day, and you judge yourself that how committed you are at the grassroots level. Where there's only thing you have to do is just the service, nothing else. And you basically judge yourself. So this is an opportunity for you. Not only the donation collection is one part, but there's a heavy duty service with complete commitment, nothing else. The only thing you have to do is basically deliver. There is no negotiation also. And we have some objectives to meet here. So just think about it. And those who really want to do some seva here, meditate upon it. There are lots of service available, and then we can discuss about it, or what you can do and where you can do it. Especially, I'm more focusing on the physical side. I mean, starts at 4 or 5 o'clock with the tent and everything. Basically, it's complete work. You come and you see this. And we need people who just don't run away in the middle. Yes, and this is a very common thing. They come and it's a little bit hard, somewhere else, then somewhere else. So there you decide that how committed you are to one thing. So that is one thing. And one more thing is, these are the sponsorship programs. So there is a Ratha Seva, which is $2,000, and then there is a Gada Padma Seva, and there is one more Sankha Chakra Seva. So this is 1,500, 1,500, and then this is 500.
No, that is 2,000.
So it's 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. Okay, so 2,000, 1,500, and 1,000. So these are basically flags, are they?
Flags, no.
Oh, flag. So they will receive flags, and there your name will be there, like here is a sample, and then that will go on a card. And then this thing can reside in the DT room. We will do a name in such a way that you can take your name off, because name will not be good in front of the DT. But the whole piece will become your basically prashad, Mahaprasad. And then this can sit in your DT room as a flag or something. So this is a sponsorship program, and Vrindavan Prabhu and Vardhan Prabhu are going out to collect sponsorships. We are waiting for posters to come, and then we will have more on it. And hopefully we'll have posters by tomorrow. And then I request everybody, and I requested earlier also, that everybody set some target of $100 collection, $50 collection, $200 collection. And your role model will be one Mataji who alone collected a little over 10% till date. So, so just think about it, that we can do at least not 10%, but at least $100, $50 to our friend circle we can collect. So think like that. And even though we are supporting Jagannath Yatra, but we are supporting the temple. It's just the way we trick people to give us something. But indirectly it's all temple. So like that. And you smile and you give, okay, take it. So that is not much.
Will we have a terminal set up on the outside? I know sometimes when Prashadam starts, it's like you want to give something, but you can't jump over everyone to come here. Will we have a terminal outside as they exit?
And with this thermometer outside, I can stand. I can do that.
Like today?
So it's
I was already suggested by Madhava Prabhu.
So it would be very easy.
Yeah, so Vraja Premika is saying that when we have festivals, sometimes we do like a book table outside, so maybe we can, to make it accessible.
And it's good weather.
Yeah. That's quite easy. You just take your card and give your money.
Yeah. That's all we want.
No trick to that.
No trick. That's why I say it's a grassroots level. No business. Basically, just bring it. That's it. And we give it. See, you give us something and everything goes out to you again. One more important thing I want to mention is that Wednesday, May 8th, His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhuji is coming here, and he's only here for 10 hours or 12 hours. He will come at 4 o'clock, and then we have a program at the temple, 6:30 something time. You will receive email, and then he will leave in the night again. So,
Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Chaitanya Charan Prabhuji has been connected with ISKCON for well over 25, I think it's going close to 30 years. He's younger than me. He's an engineer, and he's one unique personality within ISKCON who is not attracted by, who joined ISKCON by not attracting towards prasadam. He attracted, and it's a very unique personality. If you live close to him, it's basically, if you don't have a business, then just lead the way. So it's that type of personality, very to the point, and all he does is basically writing or reading or doing something. Barely sleeps. I don't know when he sleeps and when he gets away. I have no clue. And most important thing about him is he is attracted. He was attracted by ISKCON by understanding the philosophy, not the prashadam. So that is one unique thing about him. He will be here. He has 2 websites. One is called thespiritualscientist.com and other one is GitaDaily.com. On GitaDaily.com, every day, one Gita verse and something is said about him. And we have some Gita calendar. Where is my study? So we will bring it next week. There are 6-7 Gita calendars. Those who have a small shop or business or something or at office, you can put that on your top. It's no ordinary thing. Go see what he's writing. It's just thinking. One shlok, he reads it from 10, 20 different angles. Amazing. And at the same time, it have an impact on you also. So I think this is just a brief introduction about him. So I request everybody that come and at least sit. And he will speak in English. If you do not understand English, that also is fine. Even if you understand English, there is no guarantee that you understand everything in flow. That is also there. But you still come and sit. Come and sit here. It makes a lot of impact, basically. So, because in person, we rarely hear from these type of personalities. I will just close with the one remark, is that in Bhagavatam it says that there's a Nitya Karma. Our Nitya Karma means daily get up in the morning and chanting and all our Nitya duties, daily duties. But then sometimes there are occasions on the day where we drop down our daily duties and we go and attend Naimitya Karmas, which means there is a sage in the town, there is a Mahatma in the town, and that gets higher priority. So forget about our household duties, even our own regular duties we delay it a little bit, just to hear him. So again, once again, I will request, try to make it on May 8th, 6th. Poster or something.
Great. And so,
sorry that I took a little longer. Thank you for listening.
That's good. And it's relevant, it's connected. We were just talking about this devotional service. And the best, I remember somebody asked this question when Nirantara Maharaj was here, when you have some, sannyasis or some speakers, empowered speakers that are coming to present and do things, what's the best service that you can give them? And the best service, he said, the best service you can give them is lend them your ears, right? So if you hear it, right? So this is a way. This is exactly what Mother Vrinda Priti was speaking about today. So we have one more announcement from Krishna Seva Prabhu, and then Shana.
The most exciting announcement. Temple, every month, every first Saturday of the month, we have a temple cleanup, and so to say, fix up. If there are any handy person, we need to fix here doors, to change exit signs, to change some light switchers. So if anyone is handy at all, please reach out to me. And so next Saturday, May 4th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. we will have temple cleanup. Most exciting, I see by your eyes. Last time we got around five people. Prabhu was Mataji came, and Prabhu came. Alex Prabhu was there. Not so much, but still some pure souls are coming to clean the temple, clean the heart. So everyone is invited, and we have service for everyone. You will get the opportunity to clean the Krishna's kitchen downstairs, maybe some washrooms, maybe outside on the street. So the temple looks good not only from outside but from inside. So everyone is welcome. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
This is a very nice point that Krishna Seva Prabhu is making, because there are many programs and activities that come and happen in the temple, but we don't think, who keeps the floors clean, right? When you bow down, so many feet are coming by walking through. So it is a task, actually, especially when there's many activities happening in the temple, that it needs to be maintained. And so this service is a very tangible service. It's very needed. And you can come. It's nice. There's a few devotees that are present that are doing it once a month, and come take their association, come help out. There's a few couples that came out also I saw in the past. I didn't see them so often coming to the temple, but they were on the WhatsApp group and they saw it, and they saw the message, and then they came out to come and assist. And I saw they were on their knees and scrubbing behind the stove downstairs, and this is Krishna's kitchen. So this is really, and this is a way of cleaning the hearts. This is a practical way of making this process of Bhagavad Gita become real. Yes, Pastor? 10 a.m.? What day again, Prabhu?
Every first Saturday of the month.
First Saturday of the month, so it's next Saturday at 10 a.m. Okay. So curtains will close in just a few moments. If you'd like to come and say prayers in front of their lordships, feel free to do so. Take some pictures. And then prasadam will be served. Hare Krishna. Oh, okay. I saw it. Okay. When are you in Sonia? Your turn.